Okay, guys, I just wanted to give y'all a little insight into the footage y'all are about to see. It's where I went fishing at 3 different places. And the first place we went, it's a pond where the man wants me to catch all the bass out of it because they're eating all of his bluegill and sunfish. So we went there and ended up catching 3 bass and taking them and putting them in one of my ponds. But yeah, the second place I went is the place I always go. I ride my bike from my house to the fishing spot. So yeah, and the third place I went is a private pond. I have permission to fish. It's actually got some really nice bowfin and bass. I really couldn't connect on any that day. They wasn't biting too well, but yeah. And another thing I want to tell y'all guys is school does start back tomorrow. Right now it's Sunday. But school is going to affect my upload schedule, I would say a bunch, because I'm not going to have time to record as much. But I'll discuss that in my next video. But until then, I hope y'all enjoy this fishing video. Make sure y'all drop a comment, like, subscribe, and enjoy this footage. So, welcome back to another Ken's Outdoors. Today I'm going to be doing another video. In today's video, I'm going to be fishing this very, very small pond. And the owner of this pond had called my grandpa, and basically this is a brim pond. He likes to catch bluegill, brim. He's got all kinds of sunfish in here, and there's bass in here, and the bass are eating his little bluegill and sunfish. So he called us over here and asked us if we could catch all the bass out of this pond. So we're over here trying to catch some bass. As y'all can see, I've done caught one. I caught it on the whopper plopper. I've had about 6 or 7 hits, but I believe it's just a little bass trying to hit at it. But we're going to fish here and see if we can catch us some nice sized bass. Okay, just caught the second bass here. I've caught both of these bass off the whopper plopper. I'm about to go ahead and put him in the thing here. See if we can't get us another. Okay, so my little cousin Cole here just caught this nice bluegill fishing red worms on a cork. So, and the man wants to keep the bluegill in here. See, he's got some really nice bluegill in this pond, and they can't raise because there's so many bass in here eating them. So, go ahead and get the release on him. My grandpa was just using a KVD 1.0 in the color Chartreuse Sexy Shad, and he got this nice little bass on the first cast. So, I'm going to go ahead and put him in our thing here and keep fishing. I just got to the fishing spot. I mean, third cast, I caught this nice little bass here. So we're going to keep fishing, see if we can't get a better size, a bigger bass. Possibly a bowfin. Chain pickerel will be nice too, but we'll see. Just caught another bass about the same size as that last one. And that was the second cast after that cast. So I took 2 more casts. So that's 3 casts with 2 fish. So that's a really good start. I was tossing it right over there, and I don't know whether y'all see that tree limb sticking out right there, but I had to drag him across that. But I'm going to keep fishing, see if I can't get us another fish. Guys, I just straight up caught a crappie out of this ditch. I was just sitting here using this little dollar, and I believe I paid $1 and like 19 cents for him at Walmart. I got 2 of them. It's a little swim bait, and he absolutely destroyed it. I'm about to go ahead and get him off the hook, that way I can get him released, but I didn't know there was crappie in here, so now I know. Got a little crappie here on this little swim bait. I'll show y'all what I got. I'll show y'all what I caught these fish on at the end of the video, but I didn't even know there was crappie in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and toss him down to the water right here. Nice little crappie. Like I said, I didn't know there was crappie in here, but I do know now. So far I've caught a number of species of fish out of this ditch. I'll put up on the screen right now all the species I've caught out of here. Okay, so I tied on a Berkeley County Bass Boys Cinco in worm jelly, and I threw it right over there to where that sun's hitting, and I mean this little guy completely destroyed it. What I was doing is I was working it like a jerk bait. I was jerking it, and it was going across the surface. It looked like a snake imitation, a worm wiggling, and I mean he came from over there out of the shadows and completely hammered it. And I still got my Cinco. So that's fish number 1 on this Cinco. And I've seen some absolutely monsters. And I haven't been here nothing but about 30 minutes. I've seen I know 2 or 3 5-pound bass, and I just seen a huge bowfin. I'm gonna see if I can catch one of those. Maybe later in the evening time they'll start biting, but right now I'm catching a few fish. Just caught this little guy here on the Berkeley County Bass Boys stick bait. The color's hard candy. I helped them design this color right here. First fish, well no, this is actually the 4th or 5th fish I've ever caught on this color, so it's turning out to be a pretty good color, so I'm gonna get the hook out of him and get the release. Let's move to the new spot here. It's a little pond, and then it goes around and comes back around. It's basically like a pond that connects to a little creek that runs into it, but I just got a nice little bass here on the whopper plopper. Go ahead and get the release on him. Keep fishing, see if we can't get us another. I just caught a nice little chunk bass here. I'll go ahead and get the release on him. That's the 3rd bass I've caught here. I didn't get one of them on camera because when I put him up onto the bank, he flopped off the bank. And my little cousin over there just caught a bowfin. I'll put the picture up on the screen right about now with him, and I'll tell y'all how he got away.